So what do we mean by this term toxic positivity, and why do we fall for it? So something that we want to look into first is that toxic positivity is a form of toxicity because instead of acknowledging and facing our truth, meaning whether it's fear, whether it's your doubt, whether it's the expectation of pain and suffering, once again based on past experiences, without really acknowledging it, without really processing it, meaning without really going through the journey of healing, so you come out empowered. What happens is we just want to cover it up. So by using self-deception, self-justification, and self-enforcement, with the thoughts of control that are created in the mind from the ego operation, because ego is impatient and ego likes to fight and ego likes to move forward constantly because out of fear of missing out. So what happens is instead of really taking the time for you to really go through and review the certain experiences, emotions that caused you pain, caused you feeling harm. Instead of doing that, what happens is we want to just focus on moving ahead. And the reason why is because we like to be in a state of control, which is an illusion that is created from the ego, once again. So instead of us transforming this fear into love, what happens is we start and end with fear. So the fear hasn't been transformed. So on an energetic level, what happens is you tell yourself, I'm okay, I'm fine, I don't care, and I'm in a good place. I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna do this, right? What happens? You're still scared. And we learn that even though you're scared, you need to go for that. And which is true at times, right? But it's a different kind of emotions. You're in disconnect. You're not in alignment with yourself. And so in that moment, it's not coming from your true desires, but instead it's the fear creating these ideas. For instance, you used to experience pain and suffering because you expected something from someone else and it wasn't delivered to you. And what you experienced as a result was a lot of disappointment, a lot of sadness, a lot of anger, resentment, and all these feelings of discomfort and dis-ease that you didn't like. And so what you're telling yourself, next time, I'm not going to expect anything from anyone. I don't care. I'm going to be fine without doing that. Okay, you tell yourself that because I'm strong and I can go through this and I'm fine now. But what happens? On an energetic level, you still hold the energy and it's stuck somewhere within your energetic body, whether it's mental, emotional, physical, or just all together. And so it's still there, and we are all energy, so like attracts like. And what happens is next time, with next experience, this same unresolved energy is going to attract the same thing into your life, meaning in different situations with different people. And now what you're saying is you're telling yourself, I'm not going to expect anything from anyone. I'm totally fine and I don't care. And what happens is you're actually not inside, but we haven't really taken care of these emotions, but we just focus on moving forward so much because of this culture that if you don't move forward, then you're not in a good place, or you're going to fall behind, you're not successful, something like that. You're not going to be guaranteed with more abundance. All this lacking, limiting ideas, right, from the ego is creating you to rush this process. And instead of going through the journey, what happens is, oh my God, that's too much work. I just want to jump and get what I want right away. So we fall for the results, instant gratification, And so without really going through the step-by-step process and allowing us to go through ups and downs, what we do instead is we are skipping, thinking and believing that we are moving faster than everyone else, but in actuality what happens is we are delaying our progress. We are delaying our evolution and growth. So it's something that you really want to look into and get really honest with yourself and shift your consciousness to the idea that time is an illusion. It really is. Human race is the only race that created something, a measurement, out of something that doesn't exist. But out of all convenience, we've been in a third dimensional place, all about the physicality. So we needed this idea to break it down, the past, present, and future. What happens is, as you're in a place of wholeness and healed space, you transform your past, present all together because it's all happening simultaneously. And the only thing that is real is this moment that is eternal. And based on the energy you are in this moment, everything shifts. So it's something that you want to really think about once again.